Morning. How's everybody on Saturday morning, May 23rd, 2020? I can't believe it's going to be June next week. Craziness. Anybody got anything new to share or anything new to say or anything new going on in the world that I missed because I haven't checked news this morning? I don't have Chad arrested or anything that I missed. Wouldn't that be good? That'd be really cool. I missed it. So how are you all? How's the weather where you're at? Hi, James, Christy. Hi, Robbie. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Bridget. Miranda and Gina, everybody, thank you. And there's my members. Look at, they're in green and they get to use the emojis and that little badges. This is the first time I've seen them. Show them emojis, you guys that are members. We got lips with lipstick for Lori. And we got a Pinocchio nose lady telling lies. I call that Melanie. And I got, I made an LU for Left Undone, of course. Nice, Robbie. It's nice here too. It's beautiful here today. Hi, Lenny. Oh yeah, there's Lenny using the LU. And she's got her badge. And the Pinocchio, there they are. And the potato, that's right. Lenny put the potato man. And I got a girl and a little boy as my Tylee and JJ emojis. So no notification. Again, what is going on with that? Somebody said unsubscribe and then subscribe back. Mary, you might want to try that. Like, Rainy there, James. Hello from Mississippi, Walker, Kimby. Good morning. So thank you guys everybody who's joined the membership. We'll have our first happy hour for members only. It's the lowest level of membership. It's just the $1.99. And next Friday, it'll be the first happy hour at 5:00 p.m. Pacific time. That's where I'm at, Pacific time. You got one, Miranda? You got it? Okay, cool. Good. So, you guys aren't going to lose anything if you're not members. I'm just adding extra for people that are members. So thank you, Julie. So don't worry about missing out, Thank you. Oh, there's one of my members. Welcome to Cold Case. Awesome. You know what? It's really weird. It's blue. I can't even see. Oh, Robbie. That's weird, Robbie. It got when you did that, it turned your name really light blue. And I don't know why my screen couldn't see it, but I see it. Thank you, Robbie. Thank you for joining. Yay. Member. Raining there, Christy. Yeah. And then, you guys always know hit the likes helps a lot. Nice. Thanks, Robbie. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Julie, Kay has asked us to change our picture profile to JJ because his birthday is the 25th. Oh, yeah, let's do that. You mean on the Facebook? Or that's probably what you mean, right? How do you join? I think there's a down below in the chat. There's like a $sign and a smiley face. I think there's a become a member button there too. This is super new for me. I'm glad it worked, Robbie. I'm so glad you joined. It's raining in Idaho, Carrie. Carrie is my highest level member. She joined the Sixth Sense. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of fun stuff with her for sure, including everything. She gets every level, but she also will do a Zoom call once a month. And she'll get my bloopers and stuff like that. I'm going to work on the bloopers today, which is really hilarious because there's so much I cut out that I'm like, when I can't pronounce something, I'm like, oh, they're going to kill me for this one. I'm going to throw it in there. Yeah, there's a join button, Robbie says down below. Oh, Facebook. Okay, I will change it to JJ's picture. Totally. Yep. I will change it to JJ's picture today for sure. Oh, members. Yay. Dawn. Zodiac's on. Thank you. Tracy, Cold Case, cool. Do you like the names, you guys? They're Cold Case, Untouchable, Zodiac, and Sixth Sense. Oh no, I went around and around about the names. Hi, Firefly, you're new? Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a subscriber. Glad you made it, Megan. Awesome, you guys. You guys are the best. Right, refry. It's raining. Clouds. Yeah, Jana, the bloopers will probably be good because they're the stuff I don't really normally want you to see. So at least the whole world won't be seeing them. You don't know how to make your profile picture that isn't in your photos. You can right click on a picture of JJ and hit save to your device. Or if you have an iPhone, you can just hold your thumb on the picture and it can save it to your device. Viking, American, cold case. Yay, you guys, thank you. So happy. Thank you so much. Yay, I love you guys. I do. Just that stuff alone, that $1.99 membership thing keeps me so motivated to keep going with my channel. Because we had a little blowout on the Facebook page, if you guys are there. Oh, thank you, Carrie. Thank you. Thank you. You love this so much. Yay. Thank you. So we had a little blowout on the Facebook page. People were bullying other people. And the thing that I was really upset about it and didn't tolerate it. I don't care if somebody is from Mars and they have 3 heads and you're like, you're not from Mars, you're an idiot, you're a scammer. You can't say that here. You can't do that. So if I tell people, hi, Isabel, one of my new members to you. And so I know you guys, there's controversy over psychics, right? I don't care one way or another. They're not hurting anybody. They can do whatever they want. I personally don't use them, and I don't know what to think about them because I just don't know. So I don't go there. But the psychic Donna Serafina joined my Facebook group, and she's welcome there, and there were a couple of people that just started being really mean to her, calling her a loon, calling her Audrey, thank you, joining Cold Case, yay. And so it's not okay. And then everybody that's LDS in my group, they get really super sensitive when somebody says something against LDS. And I've always stuck up for it. I said, that is not okay. That's not what Chad and Lori are. They're not mainstream LDS. You don't get to do that. Hi, Kristen. Thank you for being here. Oh, Christy, thanks for joining. Yay, you guys. I'm so happy that you guys are joining. So happy. And you can cancel at any time. It's not like a commitment for life. And right now you get the little pink badge because everybody's going to have that because everybody's going to be new. But as you're a member, the badges change too. And I'm really impressed with myself. I actually was able to make the emojis and the badges all by my own. It did slow me down a little bit on videos because it took time. It's, everything's a learning curve. Yeah, they were. And Gina. And it was just not nice. And she said, wow, you're being really mean to me. Like, you're just flat out being mean to me. That isn't okay. And, and so then I said, you don't do that. Don't tolerate that. And a couple people left. Why? It's not letting you join? Maybe after we're done, you can try or go off and come back. Technology stuff makes me crazy. I think I'm pretty good at it for somebody my age, personally. Like, my friends are like, how do you know all this stuff? How do you do all that stuff? But I'm still not like my kids, is my generation. I know, Kathryn, they have done that to Shauna, Ray, and Reverend Serafina, yeah. They're both wonderful folks. I mean, we're not here to just be judge and jury over everybody. If they're not hurting you or they're not hurting people, then don't be mean. I left the one Firefly. Thank you. Welcome to Cold Case, all my new members. Patricia Haney, you are welcome in our group. I've invited my mother-in-law, who's LDS, and we are moderating the group to keep the religious conversation. Yes, and that came out of that. Robbie came up. Robbie's my moderator there, and he came up with that. We're just gonna, we're not gonna go into all this. There was another person that left me recently. She has posted anti-LDS stuff a lot, and I warned her for like the 4th time, and I don't even know why I gave her so many chances. Kristen, quarantine love to my friend Kathryn. I'm always so proud of you and the amazing work you do. Plus, you're damn good human, and I'm humbled to know you. Oh, Kristen, thank you so much. You are, same to you. You're awesome. How's your channel going? Are you getting it going? I know you've been so busy. And thank you for moderating. Appreciate it. And a donation to $19.99. You don't have to do that. None of you have to do that. But I appreciate it. You know I appreciate it very, very, very much. So that's why you like this channel. Yeah. Thank you. I just pride myself on being a good person, and I get my feelings hurt. Believe me, I get my feelings hurt really pretty easily when somebody's mean, and when they're mean to other people. It's just who I am. Kristen, I haven't done anything with my channel. Just finished homeschool yesterday. Oh, yay, that is awesome. I can't imagine homeschooling my 4 kids when they were younger. Oh my gosh, I would have lost it for sure. I might have hid them somewhere. No, just kidding. That is not funny. That isn't funny. I have LDS friends and they're awesome people. Sometimes we agree to disagree. Exactly. Everybody has a different belief system. I'm not going to go around and, be like, oh no, you're Jewish or whatever, so I can't be your friend. You're an idiot. You're stupid. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what? Why would you do that to anybody? We're here to respect other people's belief system. And you know what? It's between them and their maker when it happens. It's not between me and their maker, Yeah, Lori Vallow joke. I know. My Lori Vallow jokes are getting a little bit more dark. But like as a nurse, when we sit around at the nursing station and all you see is gloom and doom for a day sometimes and bad situations and bad outcomes, you have to have a little dark humor. You have to. I feel like it's our brain's way of being able to comprehend all the terrible part of what's going on. Right? You know what I mean? Either Kathryn, I don't like when anyone is mean to anyone. I know. It's just so uncalled for. So that's why I left the underground Facebook group, because they allow bullying like no other, and it's against their rules. One of my Facebook people just sent me a big thing. They blasted her for not knowing something because she was new to the group, Carl. And I just don't think that's okay. They have their favorites, and that's not all right. And I'm not doing that on my group. And so same with social workers, Tracy. Yeah, you have to. There's no way not to be. Could you imagine if you just carried it on you all the time and didn't lighten it up a little bit? Miss Molly, can you explain how to join on computer and phones? I know on computer, I have not. Kiki, yay, you did it. Yay! I know on computer you can do it on the channel. When we're not on live, there's an actual subscribe down below, and then there's a join button too. You can join, it'll ask you what level. I looked on my phone. I have an iPhone 10, and it's up to date and everything. I don't see a join button for YouTube to join. I don't see one on here on my phone. So I don't know if that YouTube app doesn't have it or if it's iPhone. Julie, welcome to 6 Cents. Yay! Welcome to Untouchable, Kiki's, by the way. Oh gosh, you guys are joining all the different levels too. Right below the like button, it says join. Okay, see, Robbie is the technical director here. He knows where the stuff, right? RN with the dark sense of humor here. You got it, right, Laura? I mean, we used to, at non-night shifted. I know night shift was just crazy anyways, because you're losing it and you got to keep your brain, but you're losing it because you're so tired. We would laugh so hard, like rolling laughing in the nurse's station sometimes when somebody just said something like, I don't know. I mean, I can't even remember the situations, but it kept us going for sure. Night shift was definitely more fun with the sense of humor. We love Robbie with his technicals, right, Isabel? And Isabel. Thank you. I heard the LDS leaders made a statement that Lori is schizophrenic and does not represent the LDS religion. I don't know if they could diagnose schizophrenia, but she's definitely lost her mind. But that's good that they spoke out, if that's true, that she doesn't represent the religion, because that, I think that's part of where people struggle a little bit. they walk around like they're LDS and they go to church, or they did, and then they, you know, it confuses everybody because they're a fringe group. I heard Nate call it a fringe group, and Robbie, that makes sense. It's like I call it offshoot, but they're not. They were LDS, and then they took it a completely different direction and decided to do something really crazy. How about Melanie Gibb's interview? Did you guys see? Nate got an interview with Melanie Gibb. Did you guys see that? Firefly. Lori Vallow is an odd duck. Yeah. So Melanie Gibb's interview with Nate Eaton Tuesday. I am going to be like popcorn in it. She has so much information, you guys. Melanie Gibb, I don't know if she'll be able to tell it all in an interview, but I know for a fact she has so much information. She is going to be such a witness in this when she goes to court, and she will be there. Sally, welcome to Cold Case. Thanks for joining. You guys are making me very, very happy this Saturday. I can't wait for on Tuesday either. Oh, Robbie gave you a link. Support google.com, YouTube. Okay. That link will show you the steps. There you go, guys. Robbie gotcha. Thanks for helping me not go to my daughter. Ethel would give it to me verbally, straight student, great girl, but you saved my behind. I do not have here. Oh, my. Good. She is the main. You guys are funny. She is Melanie Gibb. I mean, I've talked to people that personally are friends with Melanie Gibb, and they have told me that Melanie Gibb has a lot on this case. A lot. I'll just say that. So, you know, I'll just say that. You'll see. I hope she gets to say stuff on Tuesday. If not, we're going to watch her on the witness stand if they keep it live, which I think they would, don't you? There's so many people involved and interested in this case. We need popcorn, yeah, for sure. I guess it'll just get released like online and I can just watch it then because I'll be working Tuesday. It's a long weekend, 3-day weekend for me. So maybe I can get some more videos out this weekend, you guys. I did a new one. I did a short one. It was a little bit of a, sorry, I'm going to cough now. I'm getting my water. It was a little bit a different style than mine. It's not my face. It's just the, telling that it was like 8 minutes and it was about the Suzanne Morphew case. And I just posted that last night. If you want to watch it, it's like 9 minutes long. And so I think if like there's new stuff out there that we don't know if it's going to get big or not, and my Lori stuff is slow, then I'll just kind of put a new video of some new case that's out there. And then if it gets big, we can follow it from the start. What's hard for me is to go back to old cases that I didn't know about and do all the research and then put a video together. And then they don't get very many views because there's already been so many videos on them. So I know you guys have asked me, and I have it written down, some cases to look at, and I definitely will. It just, between work and trying to get this straightened out and all this stuff. Are there special emojis for members under Untouchables? So I think everybody under Untouchables, everybody gets the emojis. Emojis are like the bottom level. But then when you read the what's on each level, you get more and more and more. And there's for the top level, there's discount on merchandise. There's also, we'll do a Zoom meeting for the top level. For the middle levels, I can't remember exactly. There's bloopers. I'm going to do other videos. I'm going to do more lives for you guys, like member only lives. And but the cold case level will give you the emojis and the Friday night happy hour live. And I may add that to be 2 times a month instead of just 1, because I think 2 times would be better, especially since you're a member, you know? So that's my plan, guys. Morphew case has become a shit show. I pray they find Suzanne and soon. I know. And so yesterday was just insane. People were like, they found her body under cement that Barry poured. And you don't see the lipstick? Kiki, it's there. It's lips with the lipstick. Lips with the lipstick. Tracy, yeah, it is a lot of work. 2 times a month? Yeah, I think so, Robbie. Why don't I do like the second and last Friday of the month? There it is, Lenny. Yeah, there you guys go. The second and last month, we'll do that. With my first level membership, let's do a happy hour live the second Friday of the month and the last Friday of the month, okay? And I'm sure I can add more stuff too. I hope her trial will be, yeah, Carrie, to sit in. I would go about an hour and 15 minutes away from Rexburg. And you guys, I may be able to get more emojis. As people join, I'll probably be able to make more today. So if you have an emoji idea, let me know, because I got a bunch of you. Is the potato head Chad? I think the potato head is Chad, Tracy. You don't have any of those under Untouchables? You just look on, don't look at Untouchables, just like look at the regular emojis as if you were going to send one normally. And then they should be there. Robbie? Because everybody gets the emojis. No, I don't think so. Okay, you guys, wait. Somebody, Carrie, you're in the highest level. Do you see the emojis? Robbie says you might have to. Yeah, Carrie has them, and she's in the 6th sense level, which is the highest level. Which that is the highest level, Carrie. I'm actually really impressed that you joined that one. It's $24.99 a month. But the other ones are like $1.99, $4.99, $9.99, and then there's that one. Okay, so they should be there. Just maybe refresh, and you'll see them. After you refresh, click the emoji button, then look at the top. It will say Left Undone, then emojis are there. Okay, thank you, Robbie. Thank you. Hi from Italy, Simona. Oh, how's everything in Italy? I want to go to Italy. You have twins that were born on 8/28/02. They were supposed to be born on 9/28/02, which is Tylee's birthday. I can't imagine my daughter not having a phone and talking to her friends. Oh gosh, I know, right? Look at Isabel with her potato man. Look at you. Yep, happy hour. There's your wine and champagne. Penny Sue, welcome. So Melanie Gibb, big deal. She knows stuff. I hope she can say stuff that she knows. She does know. On mine, there's a smiley face next to where I can comment. Just touch it and the emojis appear, Carrie says. You're fine, Penny. Love you too. Yeah, everybody says they're available by the smiley face. Are you on a, I don't know what happens on the phone. I'm very lost with the phone, but I can see it on here. I'm on a Mac laptop. Okay. So one thing I wanted to say, somebody mentioned that someone said LDS says that she's schizophrenic. I actually was thinking about this morning. If Lori Vallow is mentally ill, if Lori Vallow is seriously mentally ill, her family is doing her no favors, none. Summy and Mummy and Melanie and freaking who knows who in that family, they're doing her literally no favors. Charles genuinely cared and wanted to get her help. Kathryn, is Jay okay? I feel she was doing her best, but for some reason, video went blank. I don't know what you're talking about, Julie. Follette adieu, right. And I think that they're feeding it. If she's seriously mentally ill, there's help for that. There's meds, there's therapy. And if they're feeding into her delusions, you know? So why would you sit there and support her instead of trying to get her mental health first? Get her cleared mentally. If my kid was all of a sudden acting like a freaking crazy loon, I would get them help. Like you, and you know, you got to bring them back to reality. You know that's not true. You know, let's find out what's going on with you. Be kind, but bring them back to. They're just feeding into delusions. Oh yeah, Kay is so mean. Poor scary big Kay. She was trying to take these kids away, just feeding into that crap, and they know that's not true. They absolutely know that's not true. It's all from Lori's baloney. Family can be blind and they enable. Yeah. And I believe that's what they're doing. They're enabling this baloney all the way. And Kim B, welcome to Cold Case. Yay. Yeah, and it probably does run in the family because mental illness does have a genetic component to it for sure. But come on, whoever's the smart one in the family, whoever's the non-crazy one, bring these people, get them help and come back to earth and don't blame everybody else. But I'm just saying that if, you know, my grandkids were missing and my daughter was acting like, oh, she's lost her mind, I would be certainly telling her, you've lost your mind. I love you, but we need to help you. And where are your kids? Did you hear what JS for Justice reported about Suzanne Morphew? Yeah, we were dying, Tracy, right? Before we were dying to hear from family. Now we just want them to shut up. Seriously, Dad. I mean, you guys are this is going fast. Trying to catch up. I'm going to go back to my original thought. Suzanne pulled a Gone Girl, getting even with the family for skipping Mother's Day. She'll show up if she's been abducted. The truth will never come out. That's a good theory. She said that Barry had been arrested, but authorities said it wasn't true. Egg all over her face. Yes, I know. That's what I mean. Like she had like 7. I went in on her live when she said that because I was like, whoa, what's happening? And there were like almost 2,000 people on that live. And she said she had it from a reliable source that Barry was arrested and that they found Suzanne's body. And so that's why I did a video later in the day. I just put in, you know, squash the rumors a little bit on that. Because what if Barry's innocent? You know what I mean? Like, and people are just being, I don't know. It's hard to know. I mean, obviously they look at the husband first, except for my friend's husband. He just went golfing and came home and she was dead. And they were like, oh yeah, she killed herself. So did you want to go back to the golf course now? You can. It's okay. We'll clean up. We don't need to keep the crime scene open. Sociopaths really rather seek help. Yeah, and so there's a big difference between personality disorders and psychopathy, sociopaths. Those are personality disorders. There's a spectrum, narcissist personality disorder, and it goes from there. You can't fix that. I mean, unless the person really, really wants to, but they have to work really, really hard because your personality is who you are. That's who you are. If somebody told me right now to go be a really super mean person and I had to, I couldn't do it. Like, I'd be like, I can't be somebody that I'm not. So telling these people that, I don't know, sorry. Telling these people that they can just change or something. You can't take medicine for personality disorders. It's not a chemical imbalance. It's just who they are. That's who they are. You know, if someone told me right now to go, you know, like I said, be a murderer or a mean person, I couldn't do it. I couldn't be somebody I'm not, no matter what. Like, what if my reality was everybody, you know, said that, you know, Kathy, you're not normal the way you are. You really need to be like this. Be like, No. Sorry, I got chatters here. So that's what I want to say about her family. I just think that they're not doing the right thing by any of this, by the kids, by Lori, by any of it. And not that we like Lori, because we don't. I want to see Lori and Chad locked up forever, just for all this freaking crap they're putting everybody through alone. They can just go stay. So, yeah, I feel bad for Jay for Justice because she jumped on it, and we all make mistakes. So I think that she has a good channel. She has a good following. I think she just jumped on it because the person told her that she was a friend of them and that she knew them personally and was already given this information. So it kind of stinks. If somebody that, I talk to people email me all the time and I've grown to trust them. So if all of a sudden they told me something about Lori and said I could say it, I'd probably believe them because they've been talking to me this whole time, right? There have to be more than a couple comorbidities here. Oh God, yeah. Personality disorders and mental illness and Chad, right? Okay, what else? I have notes. I haven't reviewed. Someone sent me and I wanted to look at it. My printer's out of ink and I have over 40 eyes and it's hard to read PDFs and stuff when they're screenshot. And I really want to read the stuff about Steve Cope and Stacy Cope, Melanie's parents' divorce. There's a lot in there, everybody says. And I tried to zoom in and read it, and I haven't had time. And Walker, I'm sweet to people. I don't think I'm a hot shot. No, I don't think I'm a hot shot by any means. Thank you. I try really. I try to be nice and be a good person, and I want that to come across to you guys as well. I was the nurse when the other nurses got fired. They'd be like, Kathryn, can you take so-and-so's patient? The patient just kicked her out. They'd always send me in to be the nice nurse. And then they liked me. I made nice with them. I don't know why. It's just who I am, right? You uploaded as a post, Kim? Okay. So, yeah, I want to be able to read it so I can actually see what it says. Oh, Jana. Thank you, Jenna. Thank you, guys. Looking forward to the interview with her best friend on Tuesday. Yup, I'm so excited about that. So I will get to that Stacy and Steve's divorce paperwork. It sounds like they covered for Stacy. Summer came out with some big ass long post this week about Stacy and Melanie and a picture of Melanie at the grave. And it's like, okay, you know what? Yeah, we're questioning about Stacy because your family's freaking crazy, all of them. And you guys are not acting normal for having 2 missing young children in your family. That should be the priority. And Summer makes this big long post about Stacy. And I'm like, shouldn't you be making a post like that about JJ and Tylee? Summy, don't you think that'd probably be the thing to do? It makes you look bad. It makes you look bad. Okay. I don't know how to place Kimona Paul, Blue Charles up. It's so sad. He was the only one. I mean, his voice just makes it so much more real. Like just him saying like, I love her to death. This is killing me, officer. And he was trying so hard. And she was just taking the money and just going to the police and be like, hey, I need my purse back to say the lipstick. That was the next day. I need my lip gloss. I have very good lip gloss in there, huh? And Charles was like, my wife, my kids, I'm scared, I'm worried. And the police are like, well, I don't understand what you're saying because I'm not LDS. I'm just, you go back. I know hindsight is a thing. I mean, big time. But I don't think all the way around, even up until Charles's death, the police in that area did a good job. I can't say they did. My brother-in-law is a police officer. I support police, but I think sometimes they get, in their own mind, they make up their mind about people and think that the woman is always the one telling the truth or some baloney like that, and it's not. Welcome, sweet crazy. Thank you for joining Cold Case. Yay, 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 yay. So you guys are all going to be here on Friday, right? Eleni, thank you for the donation. $5 donation. Yay, thank you so much. I love the dancing emojis. They crack me up. Here he is. Party. So you guys, everybody that's joined, Friday at 5 p.m., next Friday, we will do our happy hour. Gosh, what is going on? Better take some more sips of this coffee. So that's for my members. And of course, we'll always do our Saturday mornings. That is just a thing now. We've been doing it so long that you'll be there, Kim. Yay. And then I'm going to add a second happy hour for members, for all members from the lowest level up. We'll do the second Friday of the month. I got to write that down so I remember. Second Friday of the month. And the last. So we'll do happy hour for members, second Friday of the month, and the last Friday of the month. Does that sound okay? Okay, what else is on my notes? Oh, and then the merchandise. I have to have 10,000 people in order to have the little merchandise underneath the channel. So you have to go find the link in the descriptions if you want it. But the coffee cups are doing great. And my t-shirt's on the way. I got the Where Are the Kids t-shirt first. Kathryn, I saved this. I think it has been removed from YouTube, but I emailed you at leftundone@gmail. Oh, you know what? leftundone@gmail isn't my email address. I haven't even tried to get one with the Left Undone because I used one that I had made for something else that I was doing. I was making soap, and I had an email for that, and I've been using it for Left Undone because I have my birth nurse email. I have another channel. If you know anybody pregnant, they can go over there. It's not been updated in a long time, but there's good information in there. If anybody wants to take a free childbirth class, it's on YouTube. There's another girl that goes by the birth nurse too, but you wouldn't recognize me as the person on the thumbnails. I haven't been over there for a while. There's how much can you say about childbirth when I live and breathe it all day anyways, and pregnancy. So I kind of got a little bit like, because I put together whole childbirth classes and stuff. The coffee cups are at the, let's see. Hold on, I'm gonna find it. I'm finding it. Okay. I'm getting the link. Here it is. Okay. All right. I got it. Are you guys there? Here. Here's the link of where you can get the merchandise. The coffee cups I think they're $10. And then we got different kinds of t-shirts. And one does say on the back, one has the Left Undone logo like here, and on the back it says, "Where are the kids?" So that when we wear them out in the world, people can say, what kids? And we can say, Kylie and JJ. Oh, okay, Julie. Yeah, it's reapharmony@gmail.com. REAPHORMO harmony. REAPHARMONY @gmail. So look at your little tightly JJ emoji, Audrey. I know, I can't wait to get my shirt either. I'll wear it next week. It's on its way. It said it's shipped. They failed to see, men said, yeah, the domestic abuse, they don't see it. they, you know, I don't know. That's why my friend Pam is dead due to domestic violence, and immediately ruled a suicide, and I'm still pissed. But I got good news on that yesterday too, you guys. I found I listen to podcasts about crime all the time, and I was listening to the Missing Maura Murray podcast. Do you guys know the whole Maura Murray story? Really crazy story, been going on for years. Well, they had one episode where they had a guest, and his name is Mark, and he is with MJA Investigations, and they only do volunteer work. They have a whole team of people. They don't charge any victims' families money or anything. And they took my case with my friend, my Pam case. And so, but it's a long time. I mean, it's all volunteer, and they have their other stuff. So his name is Mark, and he has a podcast on YouTube as well, MJA Investigations. His podcasts are just talking, and his intros are really long, so you could fast forward. But I did a podcast. I was interviewed by him on the podcast about my friend Pam, so you can hear the whole story there and what they think. Well, that's the one, my friend that died in Conroe, you guys, Texas. And so he called me last night. No, night before last. He called me. I still haven't called her family. And he said that he got a hold of his contact in the area that is going to go talk to the detectives and tell them that we want all the stuff. They won't even give us all the stuff. They haven't even been released all the evidence and stuff and the pictures. They've only given us like the police statement. And I don't know why, because they open and shut case. It's not even an open investigation. So he's going to have and this guy that's going to go is a detective that's been working with them on a child serial killer for a long time, for years. And so they are going to go there. And if he doesn't get anywhere with the detective, if the police station, because they've told me, it's about the science of it. It's all about the blood splatter. That's what the detective told me. They said, I know she was in domestic violence. I know she was leading him. I know she's left-handed and was shot in the right side of her head. I know all this stuff looks bad, but I looked at the blood splatter, and the blood splatter tells you everything you need to know. And I said, really? That's what we're going on? That's it? And then I started thinking, how many murders do they have in Conroe, Texas? And then I looked at this detective. He's been in that since he was like in his 20s, and he's like my age. So he's in his 50s. He's been in that department area since he was 20. And he apparently decided he's a blood splatter expert. Well, you know what? Unless you call Dexter in, I don't believe it. Or unless you're living somewhere and you have special, and you see a lot of murders, I can't believe that you are an expert to be able to just hang your hat on that. The autopsy report is stupid. I talked to the coroner's office, and they said, well, we don't care if she's left-handed. Okay. Because some people are ambidextrous. I'm like, well, she isn't. And I'm pretty sure if she killed herself, she'd use her dominant hand. And I know my friend, and I know she was leaving her husband, and I know he was cheating on her, and I know that she left him in the spring before that and came home for the holidays, and now she was leaving again. Textbook when they get killed, right? Textbook when they're leaving. So anyways, there's a podcast there, and they're going to work on that for me. So I'm so happy, because I do not like the fact that he just was able to just, in my opinion, get away with murder. But the more I follow true crime, the more cynical I get. Like, oh my gosh, people actually get away with freaking murder. Years ago, I would have thought, oh gosh, everybody's going to get caught. Nope. So one murder every 5 years in Conroe? Yeah, okay. And this detective, Mark, from MJ Investigations, he said they have an unusual high amount of suicides there. So he thinks that maybe they're ruling murder suicides. I don't know, I'll let them do that. I'll just talk. But once we get somewhere, you bet your butt I'm going to do podcast YouTube on my friend Pam. I just want to get somewhere, So if you want to listen to me be interviewed by them, it's MJA Investigations on YouTube, and it's the one about Pam, and there's pictures of me on the thing. I can put the link when I'll find it later, and I'll put the link in my description if you guys want to see it. So, yep, dangerous time when leaving. So yeah, and so that kind of, I think because my friend, I do this in a way, in memory of her, to follow true crime and try to make sure that victims get their voices out there and stuff, because I'm just so surprised how many people get away with murder. I heard that if in the United States, you have a 50% chance of getting away with murder. 50, that's a toss of a coin. That's terrible. I don't know if that's true, but I did hear that. You do want to see the podcast about Pam? Yeah, I'll have to look for it. It's, I'll find it. If you want to hear my voice again, they did interview me though, so. And they believe that it was murder as well. I mean, I emailed them and they reviewed the case and they took it. And I was like, oh my gosh, they're taking it. So super, super, super happy. I sent them all the stuff I had, the police report, everything I had. And I'm really super excited that something may come of this finally. She died in 2015. And it was terrible. And I was supposed to meet with her on that Sunday. I was actually in Texas at the time, and we were going to get together. It was Easter Sunday. We were going to get together, and she died on Thursday. And I talked to her on Tuesday. Please do the collective mind share, may be able to help. Collective, yeah, true. There's a lot of people that can help, right? You guys are all. How many people might be bribed by the $1 million of insurance money to cover these greedy people? Yeah. Well, I think, nope, no statute of limitations on murder. Notes on everything will help, yeah. Thank you, Kimona Paul. So, but I am happy that, and she was a very Christian, anytime something crazy was going on in my life, she'd be like, I'm praying for you. I'm praying for you. She wasn't drama. I'm way more, she was my best friend, but I was the one that would tell her what kind of trouble we wanted to get in. Like, we had a spy route when we were teenagers, and we would go drive around in our car and spy on all the boys that we liked and follow them. We were stalkers. I mean, like, stupid. If you think about it now, I mean, they know it now. I have friends that are those boys are still my friends in life. And I'm like, we stalked you when we were in the 80s, not 70s, 80s. I'm missing Audrey. Okay, had privy to thank you for the donation to the MG interview. Yes, I hope so. Well, Susan Strode, how do I become a member? Down below, there should be a join or become a member button down there where the donation is thing. I think there's a button down there. Also, if you just go to my main channel page, there's a join. And you can come to happy hour on Friday. Isn't there a truth drug? If so, why can't it be used more? I think there is. I mean, I know there is, but I'm not sure what the side effects are. I'm not sure what the accuracy is of it. I'm not sure if it has false positives. I don't know anything about it. Truth serum. Okay, what else did I have? Is that everything? Nate and Melanie Gibb, the memberships, the Suzanne, the nasty people that don't need to be in my Facebook group. Maybe I can't do, I don't know, Susan. I don't know. That way I was talking about that, Susan, on your phone. I think it's When I looked on my iPhone, I couldn't find a join button. I had to go on that computer and go on the person's channel and do it. Yeah, I was a stalker. Fits, right? Not, I really wasn't a real stalker. I was a teenager following around boys. Mama D, I love your channel. I'm excited to hear when all the facts finally come out. Oh gosh, me too. This story, I feel like I'm going to be doing this story till I'm 100. That's how you did it, Kim. Thank you, Susan. Boot up your old computer and join, because we've got a good community of people. Honestly, I love doing this because you guys have been so awesome and nice and kind-hearted people here. You know, there's no crazy drama or anything. What do we know about Melanie Gibb till now, Eleni? Well, when I first started this channel, I was emailed a set of notes. I read them in episode 11. The source was Melanie Gibb. Those notes are what I call the original zombie email. Melanie Gibb was very good friends, like best friends with Lori. And Melanie Gibb was the one that told another friend, and they took notes. Lori called kids zombies. She said Tylee's gone dark. She called blah, 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 you know, everything. And that's Melanie Gibb. And so when all this came down, after my zombie email was read, Melanie Gibb went into hiding, right? Because now it's out there. I mean, that episode of my thing went to all the message boards and everything right away. I didn't even know what I was talking about. I was just like, this is weird. And then people were like, oh, weird, crazy, blah, blah, blah. And then other people on the message boards were like, well, you know, she mentioned Suzanne Freeman, and she mentioned people that know each other, and David Warwick, who is her boyfriend. And so some people that knew these people were like, And so over time, within a couple weeks, more Melanie Gibb's people that she knows personally reached out to me. So from what I know and been told through her friends is that she knows a lot. And if you remember, Isabel, I'm here, Kat, but that chat is way too fast for me to write and answer your name. I know, it's fast. I don't know. Sometimes I can't keep up. Did I get the podcast? At my email? Let me look. Yes. Yes. Okay. Sorry, I'm reading it, Julie. Okay. I'll email you back because I have to read that again and try to understand. So Melanie Gibb is big. That's all I can say. And if you think about the day that Chad supposedly flew to Arizona, the day that the babysitter babysat JJ, that day, September 19th, and Lori went to the airport. I don't know if I can slow the chat down. Is there a way? I don't understand. What does this mean? I don't know what this means. You guys, you're asking me for big things. I don't know. Okay. I mean, it's going, I'm having talking and trying to keep up too. So, yes, she did say Chad's beliefs were dangerous. So Melanie Gibb was all in this. But when Lori started calling people zombies and her kids especially, Melanie Gibb was like, this is getting weird. So the day the babysitter came, September 19th, the babysitter says that Lori went to the airport and she brought home a friend that does podcasts. That friend is Melanie Gibb, obviously. It's not Melanie Niece, it's Melanie Gibb. Oh, you have to set it slower before the chat begins? Okay. My chats, it's not usually fast. So, you know, it's not like I've seen other people's chats where they have like 1,000 people on and things just, but we have 186 people. So usually that's about the same number, right in the 180s, 200 that are here. And it chat seems to move. Okay. Touch the chat and it'll stop scrolling. Then she can scroll. Oh, okay. Look how smart all you people are. Thank you, Pamela. Yeah, more people are faster. More people are chatting. Yeah, maybe, probably. And if you're new here, say hi. By the way, please let us know you're new. And if you're new here and you're not a subscriber, subscribe. I want more subscribers, you guys. My kids had a channel where they had like 500,000 subscribers. And I'm like, I'm up to 5,000. And they're like, you're doing pretty good, Mom. You're doing good. I'm like, I want 500,000. I'm greedy right now. And thumbs ups help, yeah. And the algorithm, if you guys like do the likes and the subscribers and all that, that gets my videos out there for as YouTube suggestions more, you know. Kathryn, do you know anything about what Melanie's going to say? I think so. I think I do. But I don't know if what I know that she could possibly say or what I think she would say is stuff that she would say in court or she could say in an interview. Hi, I'm new, Diane. Welcome, welcome. Oh, thank you for loving my channel, Diane. Appreciate it. Kelly, you love the Saturday lives. Thank you, Lenny. Thank you. Thank you, T. Aker. Oh, you guys are nice. Thank you. Jen Pearson, I'm new. Oh, you're new sub. Thank you for subscribing. And this is our first live for you. Well, every Saturday morning. And if you want to become a member or stick around and see if you like it, we're doing a happy hour 2 Fridays end of the month for the lowest level members too. And it's $1.99 one. Hi, Laura. You're new and just subscribed. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome, Diane. Yes, genius time. Thank you. Teresa, has anyone heard when the courts will be in session again? Your first Saturday live, you like my voice? No, thank you. That's the biggest complaint I get is my voice on the other ones. Voice. When I make fun of people, I use the Chad, hey, Lori voice. I use that, oh, well, Chad, the Lori voice. But otherwise, this is my voice. Yes, I do think that it was Melanie Gibb that they picked up at the airport. Yes, 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 yes. It was. It was Melanie Gibb. And Melanie Gibb got there and let's just say Melanie Gibb knows a lot. You know what I hate? I hate when people tell me stuff and then I can't really just like spill it. It kills me. Yes, it was Melanie Gibb, Kiki, that came. That was who was there on the 19th. So just wait. Just wait. Tuesday, if she can say stuff on Tuesday, we're going to be like, oh. Or if we have to wait till July when she goes to court. But by the time it goes to court, you guys will be amazed. Let's just say that. And a lot of it is in the zombie email, but it's going to come out of her mouth in a way that makes sense. And, you know, so, oh, S. Hubel, welcome. Member. Thank you. Kathryn, thank you for even looking at my email during the video. You're soon to go to 100,000 in 7 months. Just a feeling. You are awesome, caring, loving, professional, and I am humbled to let. Oh, thank you, Julie. Gosh, guys, you're really super, super sweet. Thank you. Thank you. Chins Daybell, Zavani. Yeah, totally. I'm new, wondering what the channel is all about. Susan, it is about true crime, but we really focused on the Lori Vallow, Chad Daybell wackadoodle case and the missing children. JJ and Tylee is our main focus. We really want them found one way or another. And so we're just trying to keep talking about it, keep the story alive, and it's a story. I mean, there's so many players and so many characters. So that's what the channel's about right now. And we're going to follow the Vallow Daybell case until there's nothing left, until we can go watch Lori be put away forever. That's what I'm doing. I hope, because I just hope they can find the kids. Where nobody's going to be mad if the kids are alive. Nobody's going to be mad. We're going to be happy. But if they're not alive, I really hope they can find, find them, or some evidence, even if it's just some DNA evidence somewhere. Who thinks Chadster will be arrested on Tuesday before the interview? You know what, Allison? I'm kind of wondering why this is coming out right now. Do you know what? Do you know what I mean? Like, I talked to one of Melanie's friends very recently, and she believed that Melanie's interviews wouldn't happen until after court. So that's why it was about, my jaw hit the floor yesterday. So if that, oh gosh, that right now would be happy day, man. Wackadoodle comment, yeah. I use wackadoodle a lot. I guess I'll make it a wackadoodle emoji, huh? Because that's one of my words. I know, because there's so many people joined, I'll be able to get more emojis today. Will you ever be able to reveal your anonymous source? Maybe I have a couple, but maybe at some point they'll come on and talk to us. Wouldn't that be nice? Especially once more stuff has happened. Like right now, it's just only about Lori being held to the kids, when all this other, murders and weird deaths and stuff happen. So I don't think you can just hide your kids forever. Oh, Rob, one of the followers here, he posted on the YouTube, why don't we all go to Mark Mean's Twitter and ask him, when Tylee turns 18 in September, is Lori going to tell us where she's at? Because she's 18, you can't hold an adult. There's no custody issue at that point, right? So I did go on Mark Mean's Twitter and I typed it. I said, when Tylee turns 18 in September, will Lori reveal, so yeah, the 104 July 22. Yeah, the day. I hope we put her on suicide watch. 145,000 are to be led by Lori. They're not going to be able to be led because she's going to be in jail. So she's going to really fail at that one assignment. That was a big assignment, Lori Vallow. You're not going to be able to get it if your people don't come up with your $1 million. Then they'll say Tylee's acting on free will, right? Okay, well, then tell Tylee to give us a call. Hey, Tylee, you're 18. Come on. Come to Left Undone. Let's have an interview. Wouldn't that be awesome? Oh, she was alive, and then we got to talk to her. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I think if they are fine when she turns 18, we'll all learn the story. That would be September. My grandbaby is due August 25th. It's a little girl, and I have a little boy grandson that's 2, and he's hilarious, and I haven't been able to see them since New Year's Day. This stupid coronavirus messing up everything. So I'll be down in Orange County for sure at the end of the summer for a while. But my daughter's making me drive, and I don't want to. I said, I think there's just as many germs stopping at gas stations to fill up my car with gas, stopping at rest stops to pee, and staying in a hotel because I'm not doing a 12-hour drive in one day, than if I just got on a plane with a mask and folded my hands and just sat there. But she's very paranoid because she's pregnant. Take you with me? Take me with you? Come on. My granddaughter will be 1 on September 3rd. So much fun. I haven't seen her either since virus. Oh, they're so fun and they change so fast. When he FaceTimes me now, he's like, let's play hide and seek. Yaya. Yaya's great for grandma. And so then he goes and hides his eyes and we're on FaceTime and he's like, 1, 2. Then he starts looking for me around the room. Is Yaya under the bed? Is she? No, she's not even here. But he's so cute at that age. That's why it just, when I found out I was going to be a grandmother, I was like, what? I'm not old enough, but I am apparently. But then, when I think about Tylee and JJ and these grandparents, I know how Kay and Larry feel. Like they are your life. I swear sometimes I feel like you love them more than your own kids because your own kids talk back, but they don't. And it's just like, and then for freaking stupid Janice to be like, we love Tylee and JJ and Lori. How she said it, she said really weird. We love Tylee and JJ and Lori too. Like her voice changed. Like she was trying to be all sweet and then she said, and Lori too. But to sit there and not be like, where are my grandkids? Where are my grandkids? Makes me want to smack Janice. Oh, I didn't see that, Allison. Larry broke my heart in today's video. Oh, goodness, I have to see that. Oh. I really wonder why media isn't following him more. What the hell is he bringing to the dump? Oh, yeah, I heard that too. But has that been verified? I know somebody said they work there and they've seen them, but has anybody verified that Chad's been taking items to the dump all week, last week? Yeah, because with grandkids, there's less discipline to do. You just let them. Yeah. Thank you, L. Walker. Yay. Welcome to Cold Case. I've got good members. Yay. Grow my channel, more members and more subscribers, and you guys will keep me motivated and we'll keep making videos. Oh, okay. It was a short interview, the one where they asked for us to post JJ's picture on our social media. It played here today. Okay, I'll look at it. I didn't see it. I slept in. And then I woke up and then my animals are being so good today too. Weird. And then I hurried, poured my coffee, fed the cat, my Ziggy, my big fat cat, was like beating on my bedroom door, like, hello, get up. Look what time it is. Time to eat. And then I had to feed them and jump in the shower and get ready. So, Janice and Summy are part of 145,000 there in on this craziness. Yeah, I guess they get to be. If you're, this 144,000 thing is BS. Like I said, first of all, you have to live in the United States and you have to know Lori personally. Other than that, the rest of us are screwed. Living life in Hawaii. Yes. That was the other thing this coronavirus did. I missed my trip to Kauai that I've been waiting to go. It's my favorite island. I love that island. Yeah, Ziggy does, you guys heard him on the live when he wanted to go in the office when the chickens were still in there. He's beating down the door. That's what he was doing this morning to get me to get my butt up to feed him. He is very bossy for a cat. I know. I'm still iffy on the grandparents. I don't think Janice had much involvement. Kay, I understand her point, but why do they choose to adopt themselves in the beginning? Devil's advocate. Because look at Charles's demeanor, though. Like, look at him just from that video. I just think they had a family. They loved Lori at the time. They had a daughter and a son. To put JJ with them and with Charles, I just think that they felt it would be a better environment for JJ. I really think that they had them adopt him because think about it. Where would you think a kid would be better if you had a family, a mom and a dad and siblings that could afford life? And that's why I think, and they kids keep the grandparent role. So I don't want to raise any kids right now. I mean, if like something tragic happened to my kids, I would definitely raise their kids, but I'm tired, you know? Um, I just don't, raising 4 kids, I had 3 kids in 4 years and then another one 5 years later. I could not do what I did. I'd be skinnier though. I couldn't do it now. I don't know. I'm just, I don't know. My back hurts from being a nurse all these years. I don't know. So, I just think that that's probably why. I think they thought it would be best for JJ. And in the long run, I'm sure they are beating themselves up. But looking at Charles, my kids, he's referring as my daughter. My daughter. I have 3 grown kids. He's including Colby when he talks about his kids that don't live at home. He's referring to Tylee left and right as his daughter. Like, come on. What a guy. Not my wife's daughter, not my stepdaughter. No, my daughter, and I don't know. That makes me really sad because he really, really, really cared. And so I think that they know Charles, and that's why they felt like Charles would be a good dad for JJ. And he obviously was. He took him to school, and I don't know. Lori just lost it. And that just makes me really sad for Charles. Lori hid JJ to get back at grandparents for not getting Charles life insurance. It's all about money. Oh, yeah. I think it's about money, greed. I really do. I call my husband's son my stepson. Yeah, I know. That's why I just like, wow. I mean, most people do. That's like what you would normally say about a stepkid, right? So Charles just took them on as his own, like in his heart, and in his brain. And, so. And not that way, I wouldn't if I had a stepkid, but I still would refer to them as my stepkid. Oh, my stepson. I don't know. It wouldn't be a bad thing. It's not like a bad thing, but I just think that, yep, she did. Tylee did say Charles was a stand-up guy when they were at the police station. He did. She said, when she was calming Lori down every 2 seconds, and then she's like, overall, he's a stand-up guy. Yep. Hey, living life in Hawaii. My first Saturday, tuning in. Welcome. This is our regular scheduled Saturday morning live. And I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for being here. And hopefully are you a subscriber? Living life in Hawaii makes me very jealous of your name. Because I would like to be living life in Hawaii, but at least visiting. Oh, there's a big bird right there. My blueberries are growing. My raspberries are growing. My strawberries are growing. Everything's growing. I love spring. Do you remember the Susan Smith story, Brookwood? Is that the one where she drove the kids in, or put the carrot, she let the car go in the water? Is that the Susan Smith? Why does the family not go have funerals or go to weddings? I don't know, because they're not Jehovah's Witnesses, right? Jehovah's Witnesses, well, no, Jehovah's Witnesses, they have weddings, right? They just they don't celebrate holidays. They say psychopaths don't like animals. Summer and Janice said it was Charles that adored the dog. Oh, yeah. I think JJ did too. I think they're full of baloney. And like you said, the more they talk, the more I don't like them. Like Summer with their big, long explanation about how Stacy died. Like, okay, Summer, we're tired of hearing from you now because you're not doing anything or supporting in any way people finding the kids. Anthony Gift, first timer here. Love your show, Kathryn. Thank you. Thank you for being here. And we just started a membership, you guys. Anybody new that wants to, or stick around for a few weeks and see if you want to, because we got the new emojis that I made, and I'll be making more today. I have a feeling because I got some more members. And we got our next Friday, we're doing our first happy hour for members. So, and then we'll do another one second Friday of the month and the last Friday of the month. We'll do a happy hour live. And I will not be drinking coffee at the happy hour live. I will have a glass of wine with you. But you guys can have anything you want. You don't have to have wine. There's not a requirement. just have something to drink. Alex was cremated, yeah. What kind of cat? Oh, he's just a big old tabby cat. He's how old is he? 12. He's 12. And he weighs about 18 pounds. And he's very bossy. And not only that, I was living by myself. I got 6 months of my life to live by myself ever. That was the first time I ever lived by myself. My youngest kid moved out with roommates, and I moved up here. And then I was like, oh, I had a cat and a dog and me. And then my son, my second son, him and his fiance were living in Phoenix. They decided they wanted to come check out Oregon. So he came first and found a job, and he said, we're staying here. And then she decided to come too, obviously, his fiance. And then they were going to live in an apartment. And because I haven't decided if I'm going to stay up here permanently. I came up here for a boyfriend that I knew for over 10 years, and to live with him and live happily ever after. Didn't work. He actually was a I'm convinced. And I've talked to a counselor too. He was a covert narcissist, and no, didn't work. And I can't play that game. I tried, but didn't work. So anyway, so I got wound up here, and my son's up here. And so I was going back all the time until coronavirus came. So I'd go back because my daughter has an extra room in her house, and I would go back and stay down there for 3 weeks or 2 weeks. Actually, my driver's license and everything is at her house down there. So my landlord had this house available, and I'm thinking about buying it, but I'm just not sure. And it's a gorgeous house, and there's 2 houses on the property, but my son was going to move in an apartment, and this house was big enough. So I said, why don't you just come live with me and save money? And that was last July. And now we have chickens and their cats and them. And so I got like this much time to actually enjoy living alone for once in my life, and it didn't last. So living without kids is awesome. Hello, I'm no Lori though. I raised 4 fabulous kids. I have one 17-year-old left. Woohoo, feeling excited about life. Yeah, and that's why my whole thing was, okay, kids are gone. I am going to work and travel. And so my first trip was to Greece, and I went last summer, and it was amazing. Amazing. Like, I want to go back right now. It was the best. I went with my cousin, her daughter, and one of my girlfriends. And we just had the best time, and the culture, and my family's Greek. So it made me understand the culture, like why my dad was the way he was, and that just the family. And I got to go see the house he grew up in, and the town, the village he's from. And we saw so much of Greece. And I almost died in the Archeron River, which is the river that Achilles mom dipped him in. We got the Achilles heel, and it is the river to Hades, and it has all kinds of stuff in Greek mythology. And it tried to take me to Hades or something with it, because I slipped and fell and got dragged down and broke my finger. I didn't get it fixed, and now it goes up. And then my tailbone, but that was our last day, second to last day there. So, and then I came home and I kept it wrapped, and I never went to the doctor because I'm a really bad patient. I'm a better nurse than I am a patient. And but it was an amazing trip. It was beautiful. We swam in a sea cave. You pile on this boat. We were in Parga, which is it's so beautiful. It's where a lot of people from Greece go on vacation. But we didn't do like the Santorini, Mykonos, and everything. We wanted to go where our family was from. So we went to Athens. Then we drove 5 hours to where my dad's from. It's a village called Naupaktos. And we got a blowout on the way there. The rental car it was a BMW, and it didn't have a spare tire. We're on the side of the road on the freaking, what I call Autobahn. And the police saw us. We tried trying to call AAA. They're like, we don't have AAA there. Sorry. And so a policeman saw us. He was super, super nice. And then they called a tow truck. And then this guy did not speak any English. We all piled in his tow truck. Then he's going up. We're going down the freeway, and he turns and goes up an on-ramp. And I was like, ah! And they're like, he didn't speak any English. And like, it's closed. I was like, oh my gosh. I thought for sure that, well, at least I was going to die in Greece. And then, so that happened. And then we stayed in Opetus for 2 nights. And then we went to Lefkada and stayed in a beautiful villa. And oh gosh, we swam, and the water was overlooked. The water was so gorgeous. We stayed there for 1 night, and then we went to Parga. And Parga was a beautiful little village with a castle, and it was just amazing. Anyways, I'm reliving it by telling you, but it was so gorgeous. And then we went and rode a horse in the river and rafted, and then I fell and almost died. It wasn't, I can swim, but the problem was the current was going so fast and it was shallow that there were so many rocks. I was bumping myself on the rocks and it hurt. And that's why I went to protect my rear end with my hand, and my body smashed into a rock. And then I was like, oh. And I got good pain level. I've had a baby without an epidural. It hurt so bad. I'm like, it has to be broken. It has to be broken. My cousin was like, what do you want? What do you want? I'm like, I don't know. And so they have little cafes right on the river there. So I'm like, give me some ouzo. So I got 2 glasses of ouzo, drank that. Then she's like, do you want a Valium? I found, like, okay, took a Valium. And then I was like, you guys make sure I'm breathing on the way back. And it was throbbing so bad. And so then we went back to Athens for 1 night and home. So I'm glad coronavirus didn't happen last year, because it would have canceled that trip. And that was my lifelong bucket list, number 1 on my bucket list. Opa, Lenny, right? It's my Greece story. Sorry, I was way off topic with my Greece story. And I can't remember why I got there. Oh, because my kids moved out. So I said, time to travel. Zavani, if she's commenting in public, means she already spoke to police. Yes, she provided all that information to the prosecution, to the police, to everything. Yep, don't forget Melanie Gibb Tuesday for sure. Not missing that for the life of me. I would skip going to Greece to watch that if I was leaving that day. But I want to go to Australia. I want to go to New Zealand. I want to go to Italy. I want to go to Spain. You know, I was going to just do these like once or twice a year, these trips. First of all, they cost a lot of money, so I'm kind of dreaming that I could do it that often. But see, doing these, I could still go travel and still do my Saturday morning lives. Just have to wake up at a weird time. What about Melanie on Tuesday? Yeah, Melanie Gibb on Tuesday is going to be interviewed, Lori, by Nate Eaton on East Idaho News, and it is going to be good. You love my Greece story, Penny? Thank you. Then tourist looking clothes. She did not say a word to me. I kept looking at her. Wait, I missed something. Now I want to go to Greece. Yeah, Tracy, come on, let's go. I was talking to my youngest son. He's 5 years younger than number 3. He's 21. And so when he was the only one left at home, I started traveling with him, and I took him to New York City, and I took him to Hawaii a couple times. I took him to Ohio to visit relatives. And so I was like, hey, I want to go back to Greece. You want to go? He's like, sure, I'm down for that. You're buying? I'm like, yeah. And then coronavirus. Oh yeah, Nepal and Sierra Everest. Yeah, that would be awesome. There's so many places to see. The world is just amazing. You know? I reported to my in-home nurse to tell Safeway, never let a stranger take my bag. Oh, I missed a whole story. Thank you for questioning Lori in Hawaii. Yeah. Oh, you did? Okay. Oh gosh, that's okay. I missed that. That is awesome. Living life, cool. He interviewed Melanie, the niece. No, Carrie, he's interviewing Melanie Gibb. Am I lost? Am I lost, you guys? Lori was behind her in the grocery store. Oh. How come Melanie Niece hasn't asked Chad where the kids are? Because Melanie Niece is a big fat liar, and she probably knows, or she knows what happened to them. And so she doesn't have to ask because she knows. That's what I think. Rod doesn't like my stories. I missed it. Did somebody say they don't want to hear my stories? I missed it. Oh, well. You guys, I love that you're using the emojis too. I can't wait to go make some more. Told you I want ideas. We got the Melanie. Yes, see, that's my Melanie with the big nose. Pinocchio Melanie. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Lori Lips, Potato Chad, and Tylee and JJ. Yep. Lori Lips. There you go, Zavani. I thought due to Corona, Chad couldn't visit. He can. He can only visit by like a kind of like a FaceTime type thing. He can't visit her. And then we can't talk about anything because they're listening. Okay. You know. Yeah, summer too, right? Yeah, that emoji can work for several people in that family. Yeah. See, wasn't that clever to make the emojis of the people? I think so. Sometimes I toot my own horn. I was just saying, Kathryn, that after your story, you could have finished it with, but I digress. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do. You know, I said Melanie goes, oh, squirrel or whatever. Sometimes I do that too. So I'm back. I'm back on track. Yeah, you're probably right. She was such denial and brushing every single answer under the rug. Very, very obvious. Oh, yeah. And if any of them are here, we could all say hi. Because, you know, we want to say hi to Melanie and Chad and the Murrays, who are very, very quiet, apparently, and don't want to support the fact that their mother may have been murdered. I don't know what they're thinking at this point. Mummy. Oh, a mummy emoji. Yes. Mummy and Summy mummy. Good one. Good one. Now, should it be like Janice's face or should it be an actual mummy wrapped up? Mummy and Summy. I love that. I came up with that and I was like, hey, that totally makes sense. Mummy and Summy. My friend and I always wait for Kathryn's new videos. Thank you, Rod. I propose dumb, lost Ian emoji. That's a good one. Chad's little minions. What's Melanie on Tuesday? Lori, Melanie Gibb on Tuesday, interview. Mummy wrapped up, and we'll know what that means. Okay. Mummy. It has double meaning. They're ridiculous to not think their mother died unnaturally. It's so obvious. Okay, first of all, they bought wedding rings before Tammy was dead. Melanie Gibb in that story says Lori was on to us. She told, it's in the original zombie email, that Lori told Melanie Gibb that Lori was on, or that, not Lori, that Tammy was on to them. Louise, it's Melanie Gibb that's being interviewed on Tuesday by Nate Eaton. And Melanie Gibb is the big ticket to this whole thing. She is going to bust this thing open. She knows a lot. She's Lori's best friend, and Lori trusted her. She's also the one that Chad called and said, the police are here looking for the kids. Don't answer the phone. So, Lori, yes, I have ADD and can't keep up. Thank you. It's a live interview Tuesday. It's recorded. There's a teaser out there. I will link the teaser in the description after when I post this today, and you guys can see it. Oh, it's also, you can see it. It's in the community, on my community tab. I actually posted it yesterday. You can go there when we're done and look at it. And you can see it, and it's like, oh. Missing teen found this, Cardi Madison, missing teen found this AM. Oh, good. Was she alive or dead, though? I don't know that story. Lori's former BFF. Oh yeah, she's a zombie now. You know it. You know Lori's labeled her a zombie. Kathryn, she did. Can you post the video with the original zombie email, please? It is video number 11, and which video? Last week, I went through the whole thing again. My most recent video about Charles. I go through it, and I show you the clips of Charles because I tie it into everything that was said in that zombie email and how my voice and mouth aren't matching up. Is it buffering? My voice and mouth aren't matching up, but I'm watching me here and they are. That's weird. I don't know what happens with the internet and the Wi-Fi and all that stuff. Yes, Rod, the teaser left you hanging on your seat. Me too, me too. Alive. Oh, great. Yeah, maybe refresh if it's doing that. Part 11. Yeah, part 11, I read it and I don't know what the heck I'm talking about, basically. And I mispronounce all the LDS names, and believe me, I got like 1,001 emails telling me how to pronounce everything. And I probably still pronounce them wrong. My friend, so not trying to piss anyone off, but do you know if you ask people that live in Idaho, what's your favorite news station? I haven't asked anybody about that. The only one I know of is the Nate one. Well, there's another one. There's a girl, Salt Lake something. That she does a good job too. She's been covering, but she doesn't have interviews. Oh yes, on that last video, I got in character of being Lori and Chad and Alex and some other people, and even Tylee, because I'm just like when I was saying, I could just picture when Alex shot Charles and how it went down. And when I was like, Lori, because whoever's like, why didn't she call 911 right away? And I'm like, well, they probably had a conference call in the car to get the story straight. So I did act out that on that last video. Madison was found. Yeah, they're saying Madison was found. Nate, his kids may have been brainwashed by Chad. Oh yeah, and again, you know, if you're raised, like I was listening to a really good thing on narcissist. She has a great YouTube channel, Little Shaman or something like that. She said, you know, this is the thing. Kiki's, thank you. And yes, people hit the like button. That's Kiki's advice too right now. Thank you for the donation. Appreciate it very much. What was I saying? Oh my gosh, I forgot what I was saying. How about a portable portal? Yeah, portable portal. What was I saying? Idaho News puts out the news fastest with mistakes. So Nate is in heaven right now. With known mistakes or with mistakes? Alex was like Albie Grant from Big Love, and they act like thugs from the Grant family. NBC News reporting that Maddie Bell was found safe. Oh, good. Okay. That was the one. I didn't really catch up to that story, so that's good. Anytime someone's found safe is good. It's so scary. When I heard you read the zombie email, I recognized a lot of that from Julie Rose Fringy podcasts and the Visions of Glory book and some of the energy healing beliefs. Yeah. Okay, the Grant family from Big Love was an offshoot from LDS Mormons. Everybody, I haven't watched Big Love. I started watching it once, but I didn't get into it. But people say it's good. You love how Kathryn's glasses match so nicely with her wall painting. They do. You know, these are these glasses. Sometimes they have like a purple tint to them because my eye doctor was like, you know, we look at screens all the time. They have like a protector because we don't know later on looking at computer screens and phones and stuff how it's going to affect our eyes. So they have like a blue. They block out the blue something rays or something. And so I noticed that when I can see that sometimes that they show like the purple, even though they're not. Like when I look at them like this, they're not. But in the reflection, when I'm looking at a computer screen, they have purple. he's trying to protect my eyes, which is fine. That would be really nice of him to protect my eyes because, my mom has macular degeneration and she's like, has to use a microscope, not microscope, magnifying glass. Lots of mistakes to get out there first, then they retract. Oh, really? Interesting. I'm sure Lori knows and is happy her case is getting so much attention. That's what she likes, attention. Oh, of course she does. Is anyone from here from Rexburg? Yeah, that's a good question. Or Chad could try to kill her. You're talking about the impersonations on your update video. Yeah. Oh, so I was like, on that, I just figured that they were making a pact of how the story and Tylee was like, and Lori was like, oh, guess what happened? Oh my gosh, Tylee, Charles just tried to hit Alex with a bat and he hurt him. He has a bong on his head. And then she's like, how's your head? How's your head, Alex? While they're on speakerphone in the car. It was the last video. I totally made fun of what I saw in my head as how things went down. There's all these things keep popping up here. That acting out was funny, and I think you're right. They did get the story straight in that car ride. I think so too. And then, that's just what I think. None of us will ever probably know, but it makes sense, right? Because we didn't call 911 right away. He waited. Why did he wait? Why did you wait to call 911? I was in shock. I had to go clean up my head. My head hurt. And I was in shock. Oh, and then you called, 10 minutes later and pretended to do CPR. Do you want to do CPR? No, I don't know how to do that. Well, I can walk you through. Oh, all right. Really, Alex? He's dead. You shot him. You shouldn't be just like, nah, I don't want to do CPR. I'm okay. Thanks anyway. Like they're offering you a cocktail. No, I don't drink. I don't do CPR. Freaking dumb. So stupid. Oh, yeah. Seriously, what's the purpose of waiting for Tuesday to interview ratings? Oh, yeah. It's to get everybody all riled up for it, right? It's marketing it, right? Isabel, thank you for the $1.99. Thank you for the donation. And anybody else that wants to join, it's $1.99 a month. You can quit anytime. Level 1 is called Cold Case, and we will do you get the emojis. And you get our happy hour. And, I'll throw in some other perks there and there. And then level 2 and 3, there's Untouchables, and there is Zodiac, and then there is the Sixth Sense, which is the highest group. So if you really want to support the channel and have fun and see more, you can join. Or you can just subscribe. That works very well. If Melanie talks now, she will be allowed to still be a witness. I think so. I'm sure. I would imagine that they gave her what she can and can't say, like a little bit, just like everybody, like there's things that she probably can't say, but she can say what's out there and what, probably she could say anything that's in that zombie email because it's all over the place. I got it, and then it was on Reddit, and then it was all over the place, Disappointing reporters and news stations where they sensationalize this. Where are the freaking kids? Totally. Oh, thank you. You closed it and responded all fixed. Okay. Yeah, Alex. When you said the Untouchables, I was thinking about the people in India. Why would you pick that? It's like, crime. There's a there's a show called The Untouchables. There's a movie, right? I wish they would show us, even if it's nothing exciting. Either way, that's what it's called. Cold Case, Untouchables, Zodiac, Sixth Sense. Totally agree. Where are the kids? Yeah. And that's why I'm going to wear my shirt. And Isabel, I like that you're using the Chad, Potato Chad, Lori Lips, and puke face. Pretty much. Feel like everyone is safe since Alex is dead. By the way, Alex contradicted himself all through the coverage where he shot Charles. Oh, he don't live there. He has a room where he took Charles' rental car. Yeah. I'm mad at I'm sorry. Some people stick up for the Chandler Police Department with that. First time I saw it, before the story even got to this, I thought we'd have kids by now and everything. First time I even saw it, I was like, you're just driving him. And then when he drives him to the police station, oh, yeah, so, hang on, let's talk, let's chit chat. I mean, I'm sure you would chit chat, but it's just weird. The guy just shot somebody. You didn't put him in handcuffs, not even for a second. Seems strange to me. I live in life in Hawaii. I staked out the jail to see if Chad was to visit on Sunday, and he didn't make it until Monday. The news channel next to me had a dead battery. I had to jump them. They staked out the jail Sunday. Oh, in Hawaii? Rod, welcome to Cold Case, Rod. Thank you for being a member. I didn't even know that you could be members on YouTube. I was super excited that it's a thing, because it really does keep me motivated to make more videos and to know that. And I feel like, it's important to keep the story alive for sure. Yeah, other stories too, but this one has been our main focus because there's a lot to it. It'll keep anything going, right? Brookwood, Bruce. I only drove by Chad's house 2 years ago going up to the sand dunes north of Rexburg. Oh, you did? April was a friend in Hawaii. Yeah, April is a friend in Hawaii. April seems like a very sweet girl. And we like April. And I love her interviews. Yeah, Rod, don't digress. Kiki, you're funny. On July 22nd, how dumb will they look? As dumb as everybody else that has this predictions of the world ending back before, how many times I feel like in my life, I feel like in my life there's been other false prophets telling us things like this, and then that day comes and we're like, guess what? But you know what they'll do? You know what they'll do, what Chad will do when the 22nd comes? He'll do like how he did about Tammy. She was supposed to die, but she got extra time. And I don't know, the spirit world didn't tell me, but for some reason they let her live longer. Julie Rowe was explaining this. And we don't know why, but she got an extra year or something out of the deal from when she was supposed to die originally. Oh, an emoji of April respectfully declining. That's a good one. She's so sweet and nice and like mild-mannered. Right? I respectfully decline. That's cute. Yeah. April Raymond. Yeah. Her mom has been here sometimes. Her mom talks to us sometimes. I know she hasn't popped in or said hi, but she watches my channel. She's very sweet too. Nice people, really nice people. In fact, you guys, one of my very first lives, her mom told you guys that her daughter was at church in Hawaii and that Lori and Chad were there, and everyone was like, no, they're not. And then some Facebook group grabbed it and blasted April's mom all over the place for saying that. And guess what? That was April, and that was her mom telling us that April was at church and Lori and Chad were there. And guess what? Showed up on the news, right? That's why you can't blast people for saying stuff that they know, because maybe they do know. Yes, exactly, Carrie. That's what I was going to say. So Chad will say he got another message with a change in date. Exactly. That's what I was going to say. So he said, oh, I don't know why Tammy got my turn. Oh, well, you know what? It's been rescheduled. July 22nd, 2020 has been rescheduled to July 22nd, 2023. Yep. We get 3 more years. Everything's great. Got more time to gather the 144,000. We're all good here. Hey, everybody, get another 3 years. April was the only interview on 48 Hours in Dateline besides Kay and Larry that spoke truth. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. She did a great job. And when she said that Lori told her she couldn't bring her kids, I was like, that's big. That's a big statement right there. Because it makes, to me, that's more circumstantial evidence, right? There are currently 166 following this chat. Tell your friends to come in and check it out. Yes. Come check it out, people. I just seen grandparents talk about JJ birthday on Monday, and it breaks my heart. I know. And we're going to change our Facebook group page to JJ's wallpaper to JJ's little face today. I'll do that. JJ's face. I got to write that down. JJ's picture on Facebook. So if you guys want to join the Facebook group, please answer the questions. We don't let you in if you don't answer the questions. And I know sometimes you don't see them and it'll give you a reminder, but first of all, we had one person that left pissed at me, basically told me that she knows, how, she said not nice things about LDS people. And then she basically blasted me for supporting them. So she went away. And then 2 other people were really mean to Donna Serafina, who is the psychic, who is welcome in my Facebook group, whatever our belief systems are, different, same, whatever. I feel like she's not doing anything to hurt people at all. And I actually think she's trying to help. So why not be there? But they were really mean to her. They called her a loon. They told her she was phony. They told her she was asking for money. And I was like, the thing is how you can't do that. Thank you, Lisa. Welcome. 6 cents. Yay. Thank you for becoming a member. And look at my other members saying hi to you. Look, I'm talking with a pen. So the people were mean, and bullying isn't okay. You can't bully someone just because you can't just call people names and bully them. That is just, it's just not me. It's not okay. It's not okay. Do not bully people. I've told my kids this my whole life. I moved a lot when I was growing up. And when I was in 6th grade, I was a new girl in a class. And I had a pink bicycle. And I was a cute little girl, but I was new. And the teacher left the room. And the kids were super mean to me. The whole class called me names. Like this one kid, his name was Patrick Martin. I'll never forget. So when we lived in New Jersey, and he was the leader of that, and everybody laughed at me. They laughed at my hair. They laughed at my teeth, because before I had braces, they laughed at my lip. They laughed at made weird crap up. And this was in 6th grade, and the teacher was gone for a long time. And I made up stomach aches. I made up everything to not go to school. And I never told my mom how mean everybody was. And I wouldn't ride my pink bicycle anymore. And my mom was like, oh my gosh, it's a brand new bicycle. You gonna ride it? I'm like, not riding that bicycle anymore. And, they were super mean. I went through upper GI, lower GIs, everything, trying to figure out what was wrong with my stomach. And it was all just because I didn't want to go to school. I made it all up because they were so mean. So I've always told my kids, when they get new kids in school, be nice, go be friends with them. Do not be mean. Do not be the bully. And now there's cyberbullying, and people do that right easily. Adults cyberbully, If Chadster comes on here, we may bully him. Yes, I do give you permission for that one, because he needs to tell where the kids are. If you join, you all did good. Yay, done good. Done did good. Yes, Rod, thank you. Hi, Lisa. Happy Saturday to you. Chad deserves, right. But like regular people that are just in the groups and stuff, they don't deserve it. If you're involved in this case and you're lying and stuff, then, dude, you're going to get what's coming to you. But do you need to go potty? Oh, let me show you. Lulu went to the groomer. Come here, Lulu. Come here. You want to say hi first? Lulu got, look, say hi. Hi, everybody. This is Lulu. She is 7 years old. Hi, Lou. Say hi. And she wants to go potty. Say hi. Hi, everybody. She's not very interested in YouTube, but that's Lulu. She's going to go outside. Okay, good. Go. Let me know when you're back. So that's my dog. I bought her, go potty, go, Lulu. She's mad because I didn't go out with her. She's cute. She's a good girl. She is so funny though. She has put herself in charge of the cats. Like if the cat scratches the couch, she goes running after them. Like she tells them to get off because she knows I've always been like, she must just copy me because I'm like, no, stop. If they scratch the furniture. And now she does it. She's like, she goes and yells at them. Or if they start chasing and wrestling each other, she's like, she breaks it up all the time. Luke, you're supposed to be going potty. She's just standing there. Hold on. Luke. Go potty. Whatever. She didn't even go. She's just like, wait, why aren't you out here with me? You want to see the chickens? Oh. Can I take this outside? I guess I could. Could you see it? My son is already building an addition to the chicken coop. Like, already. I mean, the chickens are like 6-7 weeks old, and you already building an addition to it. So he's got wood and nails and stuff going on the patio. You have 7 cats, Tony? Officer Lulu, exactly. But where's your badge? Officer Lou. She just needs a badge and a vest. She'll probably go straighten Lori and Chad out if you let her, right? I will tune in next Saturday. It's 9:30 a.m. here. Time for tea and a beach cake at Baby Beach. Oh, Point Poo. Bye. Bye. Have fun. Living life in Hawaii. I'm going to tell you I'm jealous right now. I don't think Nate asked the most pointed questions. He needs to step it up. Yeah, Nate could ask some. And he kind of I guess it was okay to let Melanie go on all her tangents and stuff, but I would have probably pulled her back a little bit and said, wait, no. Yeah. But my question was, not like, when did you see JJ? Oh, JJ, he has friends and the friends next door and, they're really nice and blah, blah, blah. But wait. My question was, when did you see JJ? Oh, you found the membership finally, Susan? I feel like Ian is involved just to save his ass on the charges he faces. Love little modern dinosaurs. D-Acre. Love little modern dinosaurs. I think keys, restrictions, against your ground. I like your emojis there, Zavani. Snow in Idaho? What? Right now? Really? Snow? It's nice here. I'm in Oregon. Melanie probably agreed to do the interview with pre-selected questions, only your attorneys on board. Yeah. How do I get the emojis? They're down there where the smiley face is, Rod. Like if you were going to just use an emoji, there should be member emojis. They have a lock on them if you're not a member, but they have, bye, Carrie. Go to the store. Bring your hand sanitizer. I'll see you guys. I'm going to be done here in a minute anyways. We're going on 2 hours, and I know these get really long. We kind of covered everything on my notes. And it's Saturday, and it's a 3-day weekend, and I got stuff to do. But maybe one day I'll take you out to see the chickens. I'm not bringing them in here. One jumped up on me the other day when I was sitting out on the patio, and I was like, oh, look, it jumped on me. And it pooped on me twice. I was like, ew. Bye, Carrie. Rod, go out of the chat and refresh. Yes. End of autumn here in New Zealand. Oh, you guys are totally at different seasons than we do, right? You're opposite of us. Like we're spring and you're in autumn. You're in Mobile, Alabama, and you're wearing shorts and it's 80 degrees. No snow in Boise. Maybe in the mountains, yeah. When this pandemic is over, would love to go to Greece with you. Can't imagine the fun. I feel like a friend already, and you have so many stories. Yeah, Penny. We should do wouldn't that be fun to do like a group trip somewhere? That would be so fun. People do it all the time. There's like, you can go join a travel tour group. We can just make our own. We can do a Left Undone group, right? That'd be really fun. Welcome aboard. Warm here in Tennessee. Yay, winter next. Yeah. So how cold does it get there, Tony, where you're at? Does it get cold and snowy and stuff? Got it. Good, Rod. Okay. Bye-bye, Audrey. Are you leaving me? I'm gonna be done here in a minute. I got 5 more minutes. We'll go 5 more minutes and then come to my place in California, Isabel. Yeah. Oh, Montreal. Oh, Kiki, California. What part of California? Kika? I mean, do I look like a crazy person having to get really close to read everything? I think my glasses need a new prescription, just a little stronger. What do you think Nate meant by saying something like, it may change your mind? I know. I thought about that. I don't like that because I'm not changing my mind. So unless some people believe that Lori is innocent, maybe that he's saying will change your mind. But my mind's not changing. So I'm really curious what he meant by that, which way that goes. Yeah, I know. That's what, I don't know, Lenny. I did see that and I'm like, whose mind? Like the people that support Lori, the people that think the kids are alive, the people that think the kids are dead. Because everything I know, what Melanie Gibbs said from the zombie letter and on, I believe that. So I don't think there's much that could change my mind. You know? I think they're searching Yellowstone too. And the National Park investigator director guy, he's on the witness list. So what does that mean? In Queenstown and bungee jumping. Nice, so fun. I can't bungee jump. I can't. I'm not going to parachute. I'm not going to bungee jump. I did zip line though, because my son wanted to when we were in Puerto Vallarta. And I was like, oh. In fact, I was up, another story. So we're up zip lining and there's like all these cute couples there, like on their honeymoons and stuff. And I'm with my son. This was like 6-7 years ago. And he's like, I want to zip line. So I'm like, oh, okay. So we get up to the top of one of the things and there's, the tree and everybody's on the platform and going to go. So I'm on the platform and I'm literally hugging the tree. And the guide was like, you watch that tree real good. Make sure it doesn't go anywhere, Kathryn. I was like, it's not going anywhere. And then of course, my kid is like all bungeed up and he goes, leans way over. And I was like, oh, don't. I just don't do high edges. But once I start zipping, I'm good. I'm like, zipping, I'm fine. It's just standing there and looking down that makes me, oh, no parachute. Nope. That is not on my bucket list. But zip lining was fun. Other than when I had to wait my turn when I was up there because I don't like looking down. It freaked me out a lot. But can I tell you my news yet? No. Maybe Melanie Gibb will tell us the news when she does her interview. I don't do heights either yet. No. You have Zion on small lines, but never a big one. Yeah, it was crazy. We were in Puerto Vallarta. It was like on a cruise, and then we got off there, and that's the tour my kid wanted to do. The other people we were with, they wanted to swim with the dolphins, but no, my kid wants to go I'm like, I want to swim with dolphins. And I was with my son, and then we were with another family, and they went and swim with dolphins, and I had a freaking zip line. Oh, I would do it again. They clip you in, but I just don't like looking down. I have to look that way. And I was a flight attendant, but airplanes, you can't, Gina, you can't even fly. I was going to say, I was a flight attendant. Airplanes, I'm fine with the airplane. I don't care. That height doesn't bother me at all. It's moving. When you're moving, it doesn't bother me. Roller coasters, when you're on a roller coaster and they go up and they stop, that I hate. Like if I got stuck, I'd hate. But when the roller coaster is going, I don't know what that mentally means in my head. I really don't. Why am I okay as long as we're moving up high? And then, yes, Lisa, when we go, the pandemic in this case is over, we should go to Greece. And I want to do that side. I want to do the Santorini, and my cousin, one of my cousins is like a Greece expert. She goes there all the time, and she's trying to get like every island, and she knows the best islands to go to. She's given me a list. So I don't like falling, like the tides that drop you. So yeah, we were in Ohio at Kings Island, and I'm with my cousins and then all a bunch of kids, my kids, their kids. And then, of course, they want to do the scariest rides. So we did the one that goes up, 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 and then drops you like an umbrella drops you. But as we're going up, I didn't like that at all. And my daughter's like, oh, Mom, right next to me, you better close your eyes, Mom. Close your eyes, Mom. You're not going to be able to handle this, Mom. And it kept going up higher, higher. And then the roller coasters were so much lower than us. I just closed my eyes. And then we got to the top. I opened them and I was like, oh, and then it just dropped and it was over before you knew it. I still believe people like Chad are hiding like predators inside other religions. Yes, I do too. I think that's what they do. They go and they make themselves all cozy up to people, and then they pull them over and take them to their new crazy religion, you know? It was like that for you in 7th grade, called every name. You never told your mom either? Yeah, Lori, see? That kids don't tell our parents for some reason. I don't know why I didn't want to tell my mom. I really don't. I don't know now why I didn't tell her. Tony Grease loved since watching Summer Lovers. Oh, yeah. All right. I'm only afraid I'd pee my pants. No more trampolines for me. Take. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm gonna go eat, do laundry, and maybe make some more emojis pretty soon. And then I'm hoping that something will happen before Tuesday to Chad. Here we are, another Saturday, and Chad's still out there, and apparently his family's dumping stuff out of the house. So one more thing about Chad. So if they're dumping stuff out of Chad's house, like getting rid of stuff, is it because he's going to run, or is it because he's going to make a deal and he's going to wind up going to jail for a while? Or is it just because they like to clean, you know? Skydiving, you did, Penny? Oh, you laughed so you didn't cry, right? Au revoir, Isabel. Bye. Thank you, Susan. Thank you guys all for joining. And I'll see you next time live, unless something crazy happens. Will be Friday, 5 p.m. Pacific time for my members. We are doing our first happy hour. So bring water, bring wine, bring a cocktail, bring a mocktail, bring a soda, bring coffee, whatever. But we're going to do members only. All right. And then everyone else, I'll see you next Saturday live. And I will hopefully get some videos out in the meantime. I'm sorry I can't get them out every day. I try really hard, but work is busy too. So, all right. All right, everybody. Love y'all. Bye. Thank you so much. Stay safe. Stay well. Be kind. Love ya. Bye.